So with this tutorial, we are going to create ourselves a parametric puzzle piece. Let's see it in action here. Amazing. Well, let's get into modeling it. We are going to make ourselves a parametric puzzle piece. So let's go right away into our parameters. And we're going to create all the parameters that we need for our puzzle piece. So let's do that. We're going to create a width parameter, and let's call it 1.5 inches. And then our length parameter, let's call that 2 inches. We can call this next one our tab diameter, and let's say 0.375. And we'll do our tab length, and we'll call that 1/2 inch. And now our tab spacing, and let's call that, let's say it's going to be our width minus 0.5. Okay, let's just do this as a generic setup for our parameters so far. Now we can create our sketch, and we're going to call this our width and our length. Perfect. Now we are going to create our tab diameters here. So we can just type in tab, and there's our diameter. Now we can quickly make these equal. There we go. Let's also do some symmetry. We can do a symmetry constraint and pick 1, 2, 3. So now those are symmetrical. Perfect. Now we're going to create a parameter here, and we'll say tab length. Excellent. Now our tab spacing as well. Okay. Now we'll create our tab connectors here, and we'll also make this symmetrical. Oh, we've got to create a center line here, and we'll just make that a construction line. So symmetry there, perfect. And we're going to call this, we're going to make an equation here. So we'll call it tab diameter times 3/4. So it's going to be 3/4 of that right there. And actually this tab diameter is going to be a little bit bigger. It's supposed to be plus 2 millimeters. So let's do our 0.2 millimeters. There we go. All right. So let's just create those as well. And here we can just select the function above, and don't forget to make it symmetrical. Perfect. Okay, now let's do the tabs over here. Great. We can constrain these to the same horizontal constraint. Now, these are going to be a little bit bigger. That's why we added 0.2 millimeters. We're just going to call this tab diameter there equals. Perfect. And do the same thing over here. And we can actually make collinear constraints with those lines. But wait a second, we are going to, yes, this has to be a little bit bigger as well. So we're going to add 0.2 millimeters to that. Great. Now we do have to make these symmetrical. Why don't we just create another line there and there. Okay, and make them symmetrical. Okay, so now we can create tab. This is going to be tab diameter times 3/4. So this is a little bit smaller than this. You can see the total function here is 0.281. This is 289. Great. Let's do the same thing there. And last but not least, we can create our tab length. Perfect, right there. And these will constrain vertically. So we've got ourselves a parametric modeled puzzle piece. So now let's just give it some depth, and we can add another parameter for this. So we can call it well, let's call it height, and we'll just say 1/4 inch. Okay, so now let's extrude all of that, and we just type in height, 1/4 inch. So there's our puzzle piece. It doesn't look the best, but let's modify it here. That's the point of parametric modeling. So I kind of don't like the spacing here. So let's go to tab spacing, and we're going to call it width. And we're going to do an equation here, times, let's say 5/8. Okay, that's not good enough. Let's go times 1/2. Okay, now our tab length is a little bit too much as well. Let's call it 0.375. Our tab diameter is going to be, well, that's pretty good. Let's just keep it there. And we can experiment with the width here as well. Let's go 2 inches, 4 inches. Great. And depending on how you want to create the formulas, you can see with a simple modification, all of this will change. So I think I like that. It looks pretty good. Let's just go back to 2 inches. Let's change our length to 4 inches. Perfect. So there we have it, a parametrically modeled puzzle piece. So before we finish this tutorial, let's just quickly create a few components and see if they lock together well. So we're going to go to bodies. We're going to create components from bodies. There we have one. Now we can copy and paste. Excellent. Okay. And well, it's just 2 of them. That's fine. Now we can join them together. So let's just do that. Perfect. And there's a tiny little gap there, which is perfect for putting them together. Now let's see if they parametrically work together. So back to functions. Our width, let's go 3 inches. Amazing. Our length, 5 inches. Let's go back down to 3 inches. Our width of 1 inch. Ooh, that's kind of a little too much there. 1.5. Perfect. So there we go. Fully parametrically modeled. We can create components, attach them together, and do whatever we want with these pieces. So hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, smash that like button. Please subscribe. Please join back for more tutorials in the future, and hope you have a great day. Take care.